Okay. Sorry. It went on me when I wasn't fucking looking. Oh, but y'all can't see anything, can you? Are y'all just still seeing the Streamlabs? Yep. God damn it, I'm gonna have to restart the stream. Hold on. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. As my phone is unresponsive. We should be seeing FGO right now. Do you not see it? There we go. Hold on. Give it on my... There we go. Yeah, I'm back. It went offline when I wasn't looking. And then we had to fix it, just showing Streamlabs only. Man, everybody's going for Berserker. What does Berserker even drop? Fluids and seeds. Okay, I guess that's why. I mean, I kind of need the Lamps of Evil Sealing, but Rip Atlanta. Atlanta. Holy shit! Now that's a good fucking drop. The points letter CE for the rerun, and 2 bullets. Hell yeah! Granted, it's still not nowhere near enough bullets. I wasn't even paying attention. I was looking at Twitter. Twitter's. Because I'm a professional streamer like that. And Twitter's fucking dead. So it's... Let me check if I need anything else from any of the other ones. I don't think I do. Saber Lancer has stakes. Stakes and cloacas. Let me check how many cloacas I have, because I've been spending those like mad. Let's see. Item list. Alright, they're gold. I have 114 tiers. Okay. I have 61 cloacas. Okay, that's fine. But once... Who drops? Was it Ryder? I think it's Ryder. It's Semiramis, it's Karna. Oh, that's too far. What am I looking at? Tar. Where is it? Someone says... Oh, Assassin's up, isn't it? How much void dust do I need? Do I have? Only 69. I only have 70 some odd bullets. I do desperately need tar. I only have 35 left. Jack for a moment, or do you want to keep bullying Jack slash Semiramis, or do you want to keep bullying Chiron and Atalante? AoE caster. That's Buster. Have you keep on? No, surely. Surely I have someone else. Hold on, let me look. AoE caster. So there's Da Vinci. There's Sieg, but he's only MP1, so I'm very reluctant to use him. Caskill. Nidacris, Helena, Nishirai, Liz. Caster Liz. Or I could be lame and just use a Zerk, like Fran, who's MP 2 or 3. I think she's MP 2. Yeah. I could use Passion Lip, although I don't think that would go very well. So what say you? Do you want to just bully Semiramis and Jack for a bit, or y'all not care? You throw over, y'all ain't helping. I guess we'll just continue bullying fucking Horseman and Cat Girl. So. Ugh, I'm wasting so many apples. But I'll get them back with Guda Guda and campaigns, I think, hopefully. It's unfortunate these raids don't give a like a gapple for the first time you clear them. But then again, I guess it would be a lot of gapples if they did do that. How many banners are up on Rookie Starlight? 4? 5? I'm so upset that Review Starlight just decided to have that shit schedule and that shit event structure. Like, holy fuck, like that event, those events just made me hate fucking lotteries and boss raids and everything. So upsetting. The PvP was so fun, but like that just cannot carry a game for me. It's just, it's so sad. I'm so upset. Rest in peace, my girl Lalafin. PvP was fun for me. You beat my ass in one of them. Okay, mister, fucking beat my ass. Online or with friends. Friends is actually more fun than, obviously for obvious reasons, fun than ranking wasn't so bad, but yeah. Granted, I did have Amaterasu, so. But I didn't have really the, I never had the songs. I never had the songs, though. Like, I never had the right songs to take, like, full advantage of me having both Aruru and, Amaterasu. And then Amaterasu gets, like, overshadowed within, like, months anyways, so. Or, like, a couple of months, to be specific. Like, 2 months, I think. Maybe even something like that. God, grinding for songs in that game sucked. So much ass. Especially when it was either, what was it, Moon and Cloud that had, like, advantage on one another, but, like, not on anything else? I know it was random, but it was such a low chance to get, like, a good one, or a decent one. And even then, you need, like, so many to get, like, a 3-slot, if I remember right. It was 3-slot, right? Song. Cause what? You could only combine if they had the exact same number of slots. So 1-on-1, that's fine. And then, but then once you start getting to like 3s, it just like, it's so brutal. The amount that you need. And fucking Phantom Banana, it's like, I never had Phantom Banana, so events just sucked. Although I think Phantom Banana was limited. Okay, give me those bullets. I didn't get Cinderella Lolifant either, which is upsetting. And then I didn't get Bunny Lolifant either, which is also very upsetting. Yeah, I think I got into Review Starlight a little late. I hopped a little late into the party, so I missed out on Phantom Banana. What's worse is I still don't know if they ever like have rerun an event, even though all the events play basically the same. No, but they played the same. It's just one of two styles. They do rerun events? Man, if for V-Star had a better pacing of their fucking gacha banners, and actually put effort into making the events different, I think it would have been enjoyable. Nice. I think it would have stayed around. Well, for me personally, I know that obviously there's still a player base if they're still releasing banners. So what? Did you keep around Review Starlight? What's up? No. No, 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 no. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Wait. Like me getting them like off tickets? Like I wish, but if you mean just the banners, like consecutively one after one another, God no. Please spare me. Fucking Magia record and they're... Yeah, you know what? It's still spring. But, you know, summer. God damn it. And literally, like, they announced it, like, right after I spent everything. And, like, as a joke. I mean, I still got a natural 4-star out of it, but still. Granted, both of the fucking not 4-stars that I've pulled, not named Nagisa, do not have doppels. So that sucks ass. I don't think Karen has a doppel either. She might, but I don't remember. I was gonna stream a lot more today. In fact, I was gonna just stream pure Magia record. But I got busy the entire afternoon. As you can clearly tell. And I'm still getting busy. Now and again. But I'm gonna be honest, Common, that is probably what's gonna happen. That's probably why they put the event up so early. Was so that they could put the other two. What's funny is that out of those, like, Kyoko's the only one I want. In fact, I might switch to Magia Record in a moment. Because I don't want to spend any more gapples. You ready for the chaos? I'm not. I don't want to... They call it in a tempo. Not tempo? That sounds like a word. Not tempo, not tempo, not tempo. Sounds like a, like some sort of like a South African language. Not like from the country of South Africa, but from like the southern half of Africa. God, I fucking hate that there's a country called South Africa. So whenever you talk about the southern part of Africa, like below, I guess it would be sub-Saharan and Savannah and everything that's below the Sahara Desert. Like, and you refer to it as South. It just sucks. You want to copy me about my direct? I would do it, but A, if I was to edit the video, I don't want to do it. Because it would then put the fucking watermark in there. And B, if I do it via GIF, it will take me 10 million years. Because editing GIFs in Photopea sucks, because you have to edit every single frame individually, which includes how many frames per second that certain frame is going at. So you have different frames per second for every single frame, and it just sucks figuring out how to make it flow. And you can't just make it uniform, because then it just looks ugly. If it wasn't for how much pain I went through to and also dropping like 40 to 60 bucks for Tart and so I guess it would be like $100 total in this game, but we'll just keep that between you and me. I would have dropped it because God, this fucking event schedule just sucks so much. Like, why couldn't they pull an FGO and just follow the JP schedule with, like, just being a week ahead? Like, God damn it. I'm so upset. Because it's such a good game otherwise, except for fucking accomplishment events. I hate fucking accomplishment events. The story is so good. It's what I wanted. It's what I needed. Ugh. And if they put the fucking raid right after summer, I'm gonna be upset. Berserkers falling down, yeah. They want their fluids. How many apples do I have? Well, okay, this will be the last apple, and then we'll switch over to Magic Record. Berserker's also the easiest because you can just use whatever fucking AoE server you want. Berserkers are always the easiest to deal with. Oh. Yeah. That's what MP Strengthening to do for you. See you. 1.2 million. I haven't been paying attention to these numbers, but oh boy. 75 bullets. I had like 180 that I need. Oof. Shine, 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 shine. Do 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 dun 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 dun. Nope. Check the spirit. Hold on. There we go. Oh, my keyboard got sticky. Yeah. Or it's either my finger. I think it's my finger. Yeah. Da, 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 da. How close is Abby to the next one? 25k. And yeah, still far off. And you're pretty close. So these two, so Abby and Leonidas are gonna get their last points just around the same time. Whew. Excuse me. Okay, let me just look at the specifics. So it's 25, yeah, so it's a couple runs of difference. Man, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. Nice. I'm not even that tired. I will be once the stream ends. But, you know. That's how it be. Also, I'm at dinner because I always start my streams impromptu, so I never like get ready for them or anything. I wonder what, if in Battle of New York we'll get the updated fight of the Archer John, Summernobu, and Taiga quest, where it actually changes the background of the battle stage, depending on who pops their field bonus skill or whatever. Because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare trying to keep track of it. Yeah, it's cool. It's not for, it doesn't apply for playable servants like Gawain and, Lancer Lambda, aka Lancer Melt. But it makes the CQ a lot more bearable to fight. Because it plays around. Basically, whoever's the CQ goes like this. All three of them get bonuses depending on like their playable versions too. Get bonuses depending on the type of field. So what the CQ does, the challenge quest does, is it makes it to where depending on who has their fields up, gives a certain servant, one of the three or two out of the three, removes their giant pile of debuffs that makes them hit like wet noodles. So what you have to do is essentially juggle who you hit with MPs and normal attacks, and make it to where the character who's about to NP does not have any of their buffs up. So that way when they do hit you, they hit you like a wet noodle. And I do mean like a wet noodle. They do like less than 1,000 damage AoE. So yeah. It's a very hard CE, at least until Argent Altar. Yeah. You can like you can like 3-turn it with Argent Altar or some shit. Probably less. I don't remember. This is tempting because I do not have Jack or Vlad, but I do not have the EXP right now. We're just gonna go. I'm just gonna go down until I have only 1,000,000 front points. For a Vicky Brown or more of the fucking 3-star CE. Nope. I can't wait until they add 4 and 5-star EXP to the front point pool as well. Oh, there's Jekyll. That's not what I wanted. Instead of Vicky Brown game. Nope. Also wrong star, 3-star. He's tempting for sure. Just for the sheer power that he offers. Because even at MP1, you can do... Oh, yay, the game actually listened for once. That makes 4? 4. And last one. I'm actually below 1,000,000 front points for once. Yay. Nope, just a rush. Actually, let me fucking... How much QP did I just have? Hold on. I need a 1-star. There. God damn. And I wonder how much I'll get if I just... Because I've been doing... Because Archer drops the gold one. Ah! I keep getting blinded by my PC. Oh, I need these. How much do I have? A lot. So if I exchange all of these, I get another 14 million. Supposedly up to almost like what, 690 million GP, and I'm probably gonna get more. So yeah, it's like 700 million I think by the end of the event. Not bad. Yeah, poggers. Oh, I have 618. I don't need that many. I only need 200. Oh, but that I guess I'll do it for proof suck more. I think that should be fine. 378. So I can spare 100 and some odd. 160? Yeah. Team Mitter handle. Fucking Stoffel. You want Mordred's? No thanks. I'm just gonna do this. After these raids, I think it's we actually get Sieg permanently. So we can get the MP ups firm and permanently unlocked. We switching back to Magia record because I actually have to get shit done in that game. Oh shit, my battery's low. Ish. Yep. I'm just farming, what is it, the cheap horns right now. Before I lift off for the raids. Also, apparently I learned that fucking crit buffs don't stack, so that's disappointing. Unfortunately, it's not. Or at least not a Magia record, that is. It just takes the highest chance, which is upsetting. I've been playing this game so wrong. I thought it would, like, you know, stack them, but no. No stacking for me. No stacking damage. There's no buff stacking. Take off your clothes. And one shot. I don't even remember how many I needed more. I know I needed 7 total, but I don't remember where I was at. I'm gonna fucking cry. Just leave me alone. Yep, we back. Let's see. Let's see. It's very upsetting to me that they don't. I think, in my opinion, they really overbalance this game. Because there's no really... I mean, sure, you can do, like, mommy cheese and double Monica cheese and whatever. But, like, things like crits not stacking and other shit's not stacking, like, it's very upsetting to me. 8 out of 10. And then, status elements negating evade as well. Like, what's the point of having, like, negate evade shit if you can just do it through, status elements? And then status elements and, debuffs are different, count as different, and there's no way to increase, defense against debuffs. You can only clear them, but that's only with very certain Magia, or Memoria. It's a headache. I like FGO's gameplay like 100 times better. In terms of like the very technical bits. One more shovel. What even is the drop rate for shovels? 40%, not bad. Or well, close enough to 40% that I would consider 40%. Another thing that sucks about this game, another reason why I really don't like, I tend to not like, let me put it this way, games with auto battle is that it's shit like this. It takes forever. Whereas you saw in FGO that the only reason I was taking so long was the loading time. Like the loading time was my limiting reagent, my limiting factor. That's what it is. It wasn't how fast I can fucking touch buttons on the screen. It was literally just, I can't even, I have no control over it. And it just takes forever. I can't just, do 3 back-to-back magias. Come on, give me that shovel. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, auto battle has its own, like, bonuses, like, I could just be watching, ever. Yeah, and also, there's also that, the fucking, every single game that has auto has, like, shitty AI. Like, there's just, like, no two ways about it. Like, even in this game, where you can choose, whether they do connects or not, whether they use skills or not, whether they use, magias or not. Like, it's still fucking shit. Like they'll have, like, the hand to one turn a wave, but they won't do it. And it's infuriating. Like, beyond infuriating. Yeah. That's another issue I used to have anyways with oh fuck. At least PvP is kind of fun. It's not as fun as Revy Starlight's PvP, but at least it's kind of fun with Cerno solos. God damn it. It's not. It's not as good as Review Starlight, but then again, Review Starlight is like fucking like amazing. Like I can't think of like a better PvP system. But it's literally just the only difference between PvP and normal gameplay is that charge is nerfed because charge is insanely OP. Like charge teams are insanely overpowered in PvE, so they nerfed that. They essentially make you wait the full time that you don't get skills immediately. You have to wait how many ever turns cooldown that they would normally have. So like this, right? I'd have to wait 9 turns before I could use this. 9 turns for this as well. And unlike and you can actually see like what disc they choose and everything, so you can plan around. It's not like in PvE where you can't see what disc they use. You can actually see what disc they use and use that to decide who needs to die. For example, like if you see that I don't know, Madoka has used all 3 of her discs and therefore can use her connect, you might decide, oh, I need to kill her first. But it's kind of a slugfest, if I'm being honest. Unless you're doing Cerno Souls, in which case it's done really quickly. Or you're a whale. One of the two. Or you're a whale with a chart. Wait, what was I doing? Ah. What am I missing? I'm an idiot. God damn it. I spent all that time and all those resources. God damn it. So where's top blue? A221. Difficulty's 30. Guess let's script Kyoko. Or Homura. Here, let me show you PvP. This is my strategy. It's not super common anymore because of the prevalence of water girls. But you essentially load up Cerno with Axella up Memoria, and then 2 other Memoria. It doesn't matter. You're not gonna either, the enemy isn't, and neither are you gonna live for the cooldowns to come back up. So you just use Axella up or something to get your Magia up faster on Cerno, and you place her either with any of the Flame Tertio formations, or you can just go with Brave Echelon or Delta Flame, whatever floats your boat. I go with this one because it gives me maximum attack, but it leaves me quite squishy. So, okay, so you see this person's doing the exact same strategy as I will. Any normal team can take on a lone Serno pretty easily, because she doesn't have the HP to tank. This team I actually can't. Is actually one of the most risky ones that I can take, because it's only 3 girls. But as you can see, there's actually a lot of different strategies. You can, where people use, usually you see between 3 and either 3 or 5. Rarely will you see 2, 1, or 4. The reason you go with 5 is to make it much more of a slugfest for the opponent. And if you're if you spent enough in this game, if you roll the gacha enough in this game, you can actually make some pretty tanky units. So you can out tank the enemy and then out damage the enemy as well. So that's the five Magia Girl strategy. The 3-1 is that, yes, you're slightly less tanky, but you can do connects much easier. So, for example, you could do Yachio's crit connect, or Tsurno's blast and attack up connect. And then the lone one usually is a solo. So either someone with triple blast discs, or someone like Tsurno who can... Actually, Tsurno's the only one who can spam her Magia. Consecutively, that is. Because she gives herself an extra up. I'll show you what I mean. So for this strategy to work, you target the water girl, you use Excella, charge Excella for the first turn, and then you pray to God that the enemy water girl doesn't get all 3 of her discs. Okay. Or that they don't have like some sort of status ailment Memoria. Then you use the Magia, double XL, and watch everybody explode. Especially the Force Girl. See? Boom. And then now, because she gives herself evade, she's untouchable. For the most part. Like, again, unless they poison or do something else like that. It's usually either a 1-turn or 2-turn deal. Sometimes it's 3 turns, at very rare occasions. But it can go very easily. It can go wrong because you can't see the enemy Memoria list. So if they have something that passively gives them a poison chance when they're attacking, and they get that poison off, you're fucked. Yep. See, this team, see how it has 2 water girls and it has the Aqua Tertio? It would mean that they would hit very hard and would probably kill me within 1 disc. So that's a no-go. Mirrors is actually a pretty good way to get both tickets and gems, because you get gems for ascending through the floors, and you get tickets from the shop, alongside the other formations. Yeah, I do too. It's just that I don't like Magia Records' approach, just because it's a lot less clear as to what's good and what isn't. Or rather, the line is a lot more definite. But the line is pretty, like, hard to find for a newbie who doesn't, like, constantly keep up with the game, or isn't, like, looking at the Reddit every, for guides and whatnot. Even the Reddit guys are pretty outdated. See, this team is risky because Alina and Mami usually have a... People, for some reason, give them a Memoria that has a poison chance. And, again, status ailments negate evade. So, yeah. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take it, though. Mami, Alina, and the scientist girl, whose name I forget. Hanako, I think? Something like that. It starts with an H. Hinata? Maybe? I don't know. And they'll explode. There are other setups that you can use, especially with Tart and Oriko. But I don't know the specifics about the strat. Because I didn't, because the Game Press wiki is so outdated. It's so outdated. It's so sad that they both the wiki and the Game Press wiki are both not being updated regularly. So it's pretty sad. That's an oof. Yeah, once you get Cerno 4-slotted, and you get the right Memoria for it, I highly recommend you do the strat because everything just goes by so much faster. Not necessarily because Game Press has really good guides on FGO. I mean, really good guides on FGO and on Fire Emblem Heroes, and on all the other games that I've used it on in the past. It's literally just Magia Record. Magia Record is my first experience where they actually haven't been keeping up with the game and updating everything. Yep, I feared. See, this is the example of like why I like it, because when you lose, it's pretty fucking obvious when you lose. So there's no time wastage. Nope. I'll take the chance. The lower ones are usually the more noob. Well, no, not noob. Noob is the wrong word. Less built accounts. There we go. So, but they also give you less points. So that's why I'm not specifically baking on them. Only when I need to. And then I don't need to use my magic anymore. No, whoops, I don't. Oh, and this is also a pretty good way to get friends, because at the end of the match, you can actually click on the bottom right corner, and you get to see their setup. Well, their basic setup, like as to who they have. This is actually how I followed a lot of the whales that I do now. Ren is also this girl right here, the dark girl, is also pretty dangerous for the setup because she hits really hard. So you always have to be careful about that. What was that? awaken. I really need more rainbow orbs. Christ. Shit, it's not up until Wednesday. Whoop. Let's see. So the ribbon. Challenge 464. I'm just gonna out of this one. I don't feel like thinking. My brain is pretty dead. Just let me make sure that I have the right things on. Boss wave somewhere. Yeah, I usually farm this game while listening to something on YouTube. I don't really, I don't hard farm things. Not usually, anyways. Only when it's a really tricky challenge quest. Usually I watch, Captain Sparkle's, like, live streams, or, Pheno Tyson's, live streams. He goes by Pheno Streams on YouTube. What else? DDR Jake, his EU4 campaigns. What else? Just live streams in general. Live stream VODs. I should mention VODs. Those sort of long videos, or, no, God, no. Not while I'm farming, because I have to actually pay somewhat attention. and I don't understand. I've caught him like once or twice, but it's not like I can catch him, but just not really into being in the stream chat for whatever reason. Like especially if it's a much bigger one, I don't know what it is. But especially with bigger streamers, I just don't feel as comfortable being in the chat. Also, welcome back, Helman. I don't know, like, and it's also the fact that I'm a very weird person in that I like to see things from beginning to end. I don't like to just like I don't like it when they're just like do you get me? Like, I like to watch the entire stream. I don't like, even if it's in bits and pieces. So there's also that. So whenever I have to go to the bathroom or whatever, with YouTube, I can just pause the video, right? Whereas with Twitch, I can't just like pause it and just continue going forward from wherever that was. There's also the fact that Phoenix streams tend to be pretty long, for the most part, anyways. So, like, you'll stream from like what, like 3 p.m. his time until like 11 or 12, and I can't like, there's no way in hell that I stay on that long. I'm probably gonna give it another, I don't know, 30 minutes before I call it good and farm this on my own, and or I get dinner. While I get dinner. Actually, I don't need mommy here. Why do I have mommy here? I have her thing with you now. I should grab the other one. That's my voice is dying. There's also that. The benefit of autoing, by the way, is that you don't have to sit through the Magia animations. That's pretty neat. I wasn't even paying attention how many verbs I needed. I think I needed 3. Or 3 more. 5 total. Yeah. Probably. So actually, this isn't too hard. Grab view, and then instead of view, grab Rishi. You, and instead of... Actually, you know what? Just... I don't offensive team, but only useful in girls. And then replace you with... You. And... call it good. Replace that with... Where is it? That. It's also a shame that, in my opinion, they overbalance the this Memoria, that it doesn't stack if you get the friend one, which is just like okay, like it's a tiny ass percentage that you get back, or that you get extra. So it's, yeah, it's no bueno. Also, the other team suck, but don't like outside of like early game, and if outside of like story, early story, the early half of the story, please do not use the auto team feature. It is so bad at coming up with like decent teams. Like, it just takes, what it does is that actually it just takes the stats, whichever one has the highest stats, instead of taking into account effects. Actually, I could just make this double Kyoko or something like that. But I don't want to. I need the extra episode levels, even if it is just a tiny amount. One thing you find cute about VTubers is how they refer to artists as their parents. Oh, that is very cute. Hello, Common. It's you. The artist that designed their character and model. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Not bad. I shudder at the thought of Raita making one of those models. Ugh. Don't get me wrong, like, Raita's a fucking bomb artist when it comes to like people like Moriarty and the Toki, writer Toki. But Raiko is just oof. It's big oof for me. Shooting is fine. Raita is not into that, no. They're into more, traditional sort of things. They're not into 3D models, that's what I should say. I had to just make a fucking charge team. An auto charge team. Just let that just do its thing. I really need to just power level my box, but this fucking schedule doesn't fucking allow me to. Oh, it makes it very difficult to. Actually, no, I'm just gonna do double Kyoko. Fuck this. I can get the episode much faster from the dissolve. Excuse me. Really? Oh my lord. Yeah? Yeah, coming? Coming? No. No. You stay away from that game. That game is garbage. It is absolute garbage. The moment you step into that game, and then you meet the grind, like, you will fucking regret the words that are in your mouth right now. Common. Imagine having to grind. Imagine having to grind, OG Moon Goddess 10 times over. Because that's how bad the grind in Azure Lane can get. Especially for events. It is slow, it is tedious, it sucks. Like, you can get ship girls off of stages, but the drop rate for them is so low. And now that they added submarines, like, it's just like another layer of like bullshit that you have to deal with. And what's worse is that you can't auto move in the map, because it gives you like a map. to move around in, like an FGO. So you have to physically, every single time you want to, you have to physically move your ship teams across the map to where the enemies are every single time. You can auto the battles, that's fine, but you still have to move and kill every single one. And to clear a stage properly, you need to do it at least like 3 or 4 times. And good luck getting even started on the fucking events when you're that new. Because I will tell you, like, I had a pretty developed box, and it still sucked. Oh yeah, it just sucks. It sucks ass. Like, it's just like, it's so soul draining. Like, sure, the game's gacha currency is like free. Like, they give you a shit ton of it, because that's not the premium currency. But still. And another thing about Azure Lane is that the gacha is built on a timer system. So instead of you just like spending currency for girls and immediately getting them after a summon animation, you have to wait a certain amount of time. And every single time allotment has, like, let's say an hour, right? It says that it's going to take an hour to build this girl. You can actually physically look up on the wiki who it's going to be. And there are, like, things to speed it up, but if you do it every single time, you will run out really quickly. And also, the fucking oil cap sucks. And the gameplay is, like, you have to actually, like, at the later stages, you have to actually physically, like, choose what type of, like, torpedoes and guns and anti-air weapons and defensive systems you want, like fire extinguishers. What type of planes you want to use on your aircraft carriers. So, yeah. It's not fun for me personally. If they took the grind down like 10 notches, it would be fine. Like, I'm sure people who actively played Azure Lane will be like, no, it's not that bad. Kind of like how you and me would... Yeah, me too. Like, I don't think I played for a year. But I played for some time. And I just, like, after getting Hood to, her Oath, like, I just kind of just, like, lost interest. Yeah. I really like Hood's, base design. Like, she's my favorite. Like, she's pretty, she's, like, the least horny of the, Azurling, designs. Which I pretty much like. And it's also very, like, classy, too. Which I really liked. Yeah. Like, I tried coming back after they revamped the UI, the UI and how everything looks. It looks pretty, but you still have to go through the stage multiple times, which is like the biggest turnoff for me. It's like, I just want to go in a stage, go in, go out, unless I need it to start. Oh yeah, but like, yeah, like it's not full like auto. It's not like Review Starlight where I can just where it just does the runs for me, like where it's actual auto, you know, where I can just spend the AP without actually having to go into the stage and it just rolls the chance for what I get. Yeah, that and just like the event maps just sucked. The fucking Kizuna AI fucking event collab was just like, oh yeah, when Kizuna AI appears on the screen, fucking tap her face to make it go away. I'm just like, is this really a mechanic you needed to add? Is this really a mechanic you needed to add? It was so annoying. And it's not like any of the events either like have like gimmicks where like certain boats get like bonus damage or anything like that to my remembrance. And there's no like craft essence equivalent either. So you don't get like bonus drops from like anything. You just have to physically just like hard farm. Which is another point against it. It's just like you have to hard farm every single bit of currency. To my remembrance anyways. No, I don't think they would, because the mechanics that that we're both complaining about are pretty much what it's built on. Like, I think the weapon mechanic that they were going for is pretty interesting, but it's like, oh, there's this just one set of like good guns, and then one set of good torpedoes. I'll equip it on everybody, and it's just like, okay, that's just tiring. Hope you get this gun. The fucking loot boxes, yeah, no, the crafting fucking loot boxes just sucked. Because you have to grind stages to get those boxes, and then those boxes, you needed like a certain amount to tier up. And you need to tier up so many times. What the fuck is a Genshin Impact? Yeah, pretty much. Like I ran all HMS girls. I ran all British girls for my main. I never really paid attention to like everything else because it's just like I just wanted to have fun, but like the game is just like run a specific set of teams, run a specific set of girls, run a specific set of guns and torpedoes and And now they're adding U-boats, and it's just like you can't even. What's worse about the U-boat mechanic? Because I revisited like shortly after they added that. You can't even control the U-boats. God damn, these ribbons don't want to drop. Like you don't control the ribbon, the U-boats. Like they just move arbitrarily. And then, not PvP, well, yep, we back. As I was saying, it's just like, PvP was also like, eh. Like, it's just like, it was just like, if you don't have aircraft carriers, fuck you. Like, in the beginning, because I cut it on, I started playing pretty early on. Like, in the beginning, it was just pretty much like, whatever goes. Like, just have fun. Go nuts. And it worked, you know? Besides, you know, going up against, like, whales who just had all the equipment, the right equipment for all the right girls and everything. But otherwise, it was pretty fun. And then it just got into the cancer that was just like aircraft carriers in the back. No, no battleships or any other type of much more of the heavier class of ships. Like, would it be battleships, carriers, that sort of shit. Your main battleships. not physical battleships, but you know, aircraft carriers and whatnot. And so much of the gear was just garbage. And so many of the girls are also, like, pretty fucking garbage. Like, San Diego was, like, the only 5-star that got, like, a revamp, and even then she still sucked. Like, San Diego is one of the best, IRL. She got, I think, one of, like, the highest, like, kill counts, but yeah, like you start off and then you open all these like loot boxes for gear, and that's the first mistake, is like don't open any like lower rarity fucking loot boxes, because they all just suck ass. Like you need to like save them all up, and then you need to craft them over and over and over again, because there's no mass crafting in that game. Yeah. Oh, the blueprints just sucked. And then this fucking 6-star ships too. Like, you have to get so much material for the 6-star ships, and they're not even good. Like, that's the worst part about the 6-star ships. They're not even good outside of like story fights against the alien ships. The blueprint grind just sucks. Oh, and then there's the fucking the grind for the grid for retrofitting and other stuff. Like that's another grind. It's just like it's a grind on top of a grind on top of a grind on top of a grind. Like, it's the same problem that a lot of, like, Grand Blue players, like, go on about. It's just like, oh yeah, it's a grind. And what's worse for retrofitting is that they take such, like, a very, like, uber rare, like, fucking resource to do. Oh shit. I joined the stream soon. Like, I honestly don't understand people who can play Azure Lane and then go over to FGO and say that they get burnt out from FGO. Like, okay. Like, your grind is like 10 times worse. With, like, gameplay that's like 10 times as unforgiving. And the dailies suck. And getting levels sucks. Getting gear sucks. Getting blueprints sucks. Getting fucking grid system gear sucks. Getting dupes sucks. It is the waifu people. Because they're so used to getting like about 1 million fucking gacha currency. Like a couple of our couple of people who were in my friend group were like, oh yeah, FGO just fucking sucks, and then they play Azure Lane like it's fucking nothing. Like, it's supposed to be a game, you know? Like, I don't know, man. It's just... like, the premise is so promising, and then it just... it sucks so much ass. Once the fucking novelty of the game just, like, wore off, like, I was just so done with the game. Also, it still feels weird fucking taking Ashley out and then just hearing, you know, her lines in English instead of Japanese. And it doesn't help that the anime is just like, ha 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 ha, fucking the lewd jokes all the time. And the designs too, they don't help. What's worse too is like because of the type of sprites that they use, you can't even see like the guns, like being like upgraded. Like the planes, like there's skins for the planes and shit, but like you don't get to see the different type of planes or the different type of guns actually like in use. It's just the same model. Like I know it's pretty tricky because of like how small those models are, but even just seeing like changing the width of the barrel, or like changing seeing the changes of the width of the barrel, the size of the torpedoes or whatever. Like there's one skin for the torpedoes which is just a fucking eraser. I remember that one like being like, okay, but like why? And the or for the planes to be like paper cranes or some shit. It's just like, okay, but like why? They're not even like funny fucking skins or anything. And like the planes are all the same model, so last I checked. Fucking finally, Jesus Christ, how long did we go without a ribbon? Holy fuck. Oh wait, that's not. Buzz. I think I'm gonna call that after this run, by the way. Because my throat is beyond hurting. She's in pain. That was a fun stream. Thank you too for coming out to the stream and watching me fuck around for 4 hours. 4 hours, I think, total. With my internet shitting all over the place and everything. It was fun. But all things have to come to an end. So, yeah. Have a good night, evening, morning, whatever the fuck it is for y'all. Well, I know what it is for common, but... Right, I don't have a button to press. I have to actually physically go here.